Hello everyone. How is everyone? And I hope everything's fine. Okay. So today we are gonna study about SUID binary enumeration. So what is SUID? How does it work? Okay. And so I'm using this root me, to help you understand what is SUID binary enumeration. Okay. I have already gained a shell. Okay, and here I will tell you that how can you do privilege escalation privsec with SUID binary. So first we will understand what is a SUID binary. What is an SUID binary? Okay, so SUID binary is known as set user ID. Okay, it is a special permission bit that allows a file to run with the privileges of its owner, not the user executing it. So we will understand this in a little bit. So this is the command of SUID binary, where it says that find in the whole folder, okay, find in the whole system where user equals to root, where the owner is root, and find its SUID binary file. So dash 400 4000 is for SUID binary files, and dash permissions, okay, and whose type of file type is file, okay, not folder, not symlinks, not anything. And if there are some error, just suppress the error. So this is what this command means. So we will just try to run this command. Okay, we will run this command and let's see what happens. Okay, okay, so in the meantime it's running. Okay, the above command would like it will list all the all the files in which SUID binary is set. So what is SUID binary? So for example, we are seeing an SUID binary here, okay, which is user bin python 2.7. Here you can see that these are all the files where SUID binaries are set. You can use any of these files, okay, and some files would be like you won't be able to uh, get the content, or you won't be able to get the root shell, but mm, with some binary you would be able to, like here the most, if you see this one, the pseudo one, okay, this would not work here, because if I do sudo dash l, it will ask for path, it will ask that your terminal now set, and if we stabilize this shell, it will say that you cannot do it. Okay, it will ask for the password. Okay, so as you can see that this is a binary python 2.7, and currently uh, it is owning by root. Okay, the group and the user owner is root. So but it has an SUID binary. How can you see if a file has SUID binary set? You will see this S. Okay, if you see this S, then you will know that this is SUID binary and it belongs to root, and root can run it. Okay, root can read it, write it. Okay, and group can execute it, read it, and others can only execute it. Okay, so when we run this binary, okay, it will it will execute as a root. So that is what SUID binary is. So for example, I'm ABC user, and if I'm executing it, so it will not run with my privileges. It will run with the root privileges, and if it runs with the root privileges, it will give us the root shell. Okay, so that is what the science of SUID binary enumeration. So let's do this. So here I'm explaining what is this. I have explained this earlier. Okay, let's just copy this line, and we are saying that we are using the path of the binary, and we are using python 2.3. We are using python to tell us to import OS. Okay, and start a bin sh shell. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do this. Okay, so it is giving us issue. Okay, so let me fix this command a little bit, because I was having a hard time in pasting this command. Okay, let's do this thing here and just fix this string thing and just copy it. Okay, now when we'll paste it, okay, I'm sorry, I think I didn't fix the last one. Okay, okay, so see what will happen. Okay, so it gave us the shell. Okay, so we will check who am I. So it is still www data. Now why this happened? It should have gave us the root shell, but it is giving us the shell of the same user. Okay, so now let's try to understand it. What's happening? Let's try to understand it. Okay, so now we will run this command as it will execute that import as root, but we are using SUID binary file. It will only work. Okay, so it would only work if the UID and EUID. Okay, EUID is also a UID, but I think it's electronic UID, or wait, let me check what is EUID. European Unique Identifier. Okay, let me do ChatGPT. I don't know what is EUID. Okay, it will as it's working. Okay, okay. So for this to work, you will need to have the same UID and same UID. So what happened here? It comes here. It will say that okay. It goes to bin sh, and bin sh will say okay. I will see that if UID and EUID are same, but UID could be something, EUID could something else. So it says no, your UID and EUID does not match. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drop the privilege. I'm not gonna drop the privileges, okay, of the www data user. Okay, it takes those privileges and execute from those privileges, which we do not want. We want it to drop the www data privileges and execute with root privileges, but it is not doing that. Okay, so what you gonna do? You can check. You can check the privileges, like what privileges do we have. Okay, see, the UID is 33 and get UID is 0. So that's why when it comes here to bin sh, it says that okay, your UID is 33 and EUID is 0. So I cannot give you the root privileges. So it gives us the current shell privileges. Okay. Okay, effective user ID. Okay, so it is effective UID, the actual ID of the user who owns the process. EUID, effective UID, the ID that the system uses to check permission when a process accesses. Okay, so it is ID when system used to check permission. So when you are executing something, so the thing which checks is it is EUID. Okay, so it matched, EUID is matched with UID to check for the permissions. Okay, so as you can see, we have 33 and 0. So what can we do? Okay, so can we make the UID 0 with the EUID, so that when it checks, then 0 would be here and 0 would be here, so it would give us the root privileges. So that's the whole point behind it. So what we will do, we will call the binaries and we will tell it to set the SUID to 0. So basically, you know that SUID is belong to root. SUID belongs to root. So it says that set the UID to 0 and then just get a shell. So I will just copy it. I will just copy it. I will just paste it and I will just fix it commas, inverted comma, I think. And yeah, that's it. Okay, okay, now what will happen when you type this? What will happen? Okay, now then I'll check who am I. So root. So what happened that we had what happened that we had to change the UID, okay, so that when get UID it matches with get UID, it says okay, your ID is 0 and EUID both matches. So I am gonna drop your privileges and I'm gonna execute with the root privileges. So when it executed with the root privileges, it gave us the shell. Okay, it gave us the root shell. So this is what the SUID binary enumeration are like. So for example, if you are doing the privilege escalation and if you are stuck, you can find anything with sudo you can find with by browsing files folder, you can find in www.html, if you can find anything in Chrome tabs. Then the final thing, or I do this on the first place after sudo.l because this is way more easier than browsing your whole directories and stuff like this. Okay, so this will list binaries. Okay, then you can use that binary, okay, to get a shell. Now it will cause such issues like when your UID and get UID is not missing. If it is not causing issue, then you can get root chat easily. But if you are causing it, then you understand that this could be the scenario where UID and get UID are not matching. So you all you have to do is you have to set UID and that's it. Good luck and happy hacking. So this is what the SUID binary is. Okay, SUID binary enumeration is. I hope you understand this very well. And if you have any solution, you can reach me out. Okay, you can comment and I'll reply to your questions. And if you're thinking that what are these notes, then these are my self notes. I use it for my educational purposes, for my exams. Okay, I'm making these for my exams. So in future I think I will post them online so that everyone can use these. Okay, so yeah, this is it for now. So I hope you understand everything I taught you, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye, good luck, happy hacking.